I know Youngboy ain't this stupid, bro. No way in the world this man is this stupid, bro. Ain't no 71-year-old white lady using no codeine, bro. No promethazine, bro. Come on, gang. Gang. Man, what it do, man? Welcome back to another video. Back to another reaction, man. I go by Done. If you're new to that channel, man, go on do me a solid, man. Go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. After you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. After you hit that bell, make sure you hit all, man. Become part of the mob. Become part of the gang. You feel me? Now, gang, we got some good content for y'all tonight, man. Tonight, man, we got that boy, NBA Youngboy.
I was smoking on that shit that badly had me see. In the street playing Call of Duty. Walk around with a...
Hey, man, like, I didn't really go into depth with the whole NBA Youngboy situation and what he got going on. But I was on YouTube this morning, man, and I saw that 1090 Jake had posted, right? And I know Jake goes into it. I don't know where Fat Boy get his information from, dog. And that's not a derogatory like comment, none of that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, cause I know, man, some of y'all may take it the wrong way. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know where 1090 get his information from, but he get it. You did what I'm saying? So before I even looked at it, I was like, look, man, I want to basically go into depth with it with my people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all probably don't watch 1090 Jake. I know 1090 Jake got a lot of people who can't stand him. And I don't know why anybody would be watching somebody when they can't stand him. So some of y'all probably don't like Jake enough to watch him. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to react to this with my people. You did? But before we get into it, I need y'all to know I got another channel, cover channel, my beautiful wife, man. It's called Down the Corner. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in over there. And I got another reaction channel, man. We just hit 100 subscribers, man. Shout out to y'all, cause I know a lot of y'all came from over there, man. So shout out to y'all on the 100 subscribers over there on my second reaction channel, man. I do like music videos, things of that nature. So appreciate y'all, man. But if you're not subscribed, go tap in over there and make sure you subscribe to this channel too, man. We chasing that 200, man. I said 200. My bad. We chasing that 2K. Really, we chasing that wheel. You feel me? But 2K will suffice for them all. You dig what I'm saying? Now, let's get into this content, though.
Was arrested in Cache County.
NBA Youngboy was arrested this week at his Mill Creek home in what the Cache County Sheriff's Office is calling an ongoing investigation into criminal conduct.
We are learning new details about why young rapper NBA Youngboy was arrested in Utah yesterday.
The rapper, whose real name is Kentrell Deshaun Golden, was under house arrest as he awaited trial on federal gun charges. Several agents...
Is that a shovel on the side of his face, bro? Come on, young boy. This man got a shovel on this.
Including the FBI and Secret Service executed a search warrant yesterday morning.
September 19th, 2023. Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram, Utah, received a prescription called in for a 74-year-old woman named Bethel White. The physician who called provided the proper identification, but the number he called from wasn't from his pharmacy. A phone call to...
Hold on, dog. This man just jumped up out of a casket, bro. That man ain't just jumped up out no casket, dog.
2023. Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram, Utah, received a prescription called in for...
And I know what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking like, bro, this man pretending like he was an old lady. Nah, man. This man just hopped up out of a casket.
74-year-old woman named Bethel White. The physician who called provided the proper identification, but the number he called...
This man in a cat, bro. I remember, right, when I was growing up, right? We're going to get back to the video. You feel what I'm saying? Me and my dad used to watch movies, right? And if the actor or actress was in a casket, my dad would be like, but I don't think they could pay me to lay in no casket, boy. And that's crazy to me, because NBA Youngboy, like, Nick, so you just went and bought a casket, or you just went and borrowed a casket to do a music, like, bro, like, what you call the casket folks and said, bro? That Bethel White died? My bad. That's messed up. That's somebody's grandma. My bad, dog. My bad.
Wasn't from his pharmacy. A phone call to the suspected pharmacy would confirm suspicions. The pharmacist didn't have a patient named Bethel White. He never called in a prescription, and apparently someone's made several orders using his name that day. The prescription was for an antibiotic as well as promethazine.
Antibiotic? Cuz, what you need? I mean, you can eat antibiotics for anything. You feel what I'm saying? Like any kind of infection, but I'm just saying.
Codeine, a Schedule 5 controlled substance and one of the most abused and sought after drugs in hip hop. The antibiotic was most likely just to make the prescription less of a red flag.
Okay.
Law enforcement would wait in the parking lot of Reed's Pharmacy waiting for someone to pick up the order, but nobody came. That same day, Spencer's Pharmacy in Logan, Utah, received a call from the same suspect using the same physician's information. This time, 71-year-old Gwendolyn Cox needed promethazine with codeine. 2 weeks after the prescription was...
Man, I know Youngboy ain't this stupid, bro. No way in the world this man is this stupid, bro. Ain't no 71-year-old white lady using no codeine, bro. No promethazine, bro. Come on, gang. Come on, dog. Dog, my wife grandma is 102 years old, bro. I don't think she's ever been prescribed cough syrup, codeine, nothing.
Called in, a female came and picked it up, stating Gwendolyn was her grandmother. The following month, Spencer's Pharmacy received a second call requesting more lean for grandma. Spencer's obviously realized the 71-year-old didn't just drink a whole bottle of syrup in less than 3 weeks, so this time they requested a hard copy of the prescription with the patient. So the suspect on the phone hung up the call. Spencer's Pharmacy attempted to call the number back after looking up the physician's name, only to make contact with the real physician, finding out someone's been fraudulently using his credentials. On January 17, 2024, a fraudulent prescription was called in at Larry's Pharmacy in Smithfield, Utah. It was the same deal. Another elderly woman wanted lean, and when things looked suspicious, the pharmacy called the police. An agent assigned to the Cash-Rich Drug Task Force would conduct the initial investigation. Obvious similarities between the reports from the different pharmacies would lead officers to devise a plan. Contact would be made, and 2 females would arrive at Larry's Pharmacy to pick up the prescription. They'd be detained, and officers would smell a strong odor of marijuana coming from the Chevy Tahoe they drove in. With the females consenting to a search, marijuana flakes would be found around the interior, along with an empty handgun case for a .45 caliber 19.
I believe these young people these days, bro, are just stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be talking to my little brother about stuff like this, and I be like, dog, why you gotta smoke while you drive, bro? Why you rolling up joints and rolling up spliffs and blunts in your car, gang? You know what I'm saying? You get pulled over, bro. That's probable cause, dog. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, the police go up to the car, to the Tahoe or whatever, and they smell marijuana, dog. You know what I'm saying? First thing they gonna do is be like, hey, can we search the car? And they don't know these folks already on to y'all dummies. You know what I mean? For using these old white women, you know what I'm saying, to get codeine promethazine, dog. Like, and y'all gonna drive the car where bro been smoking in and rolling up joints and stuff, bro. Like, this generation, bro, they can't be that lost in the sauce, bro. Like, come on, dog.
11. They claimed the marijuana wasn't theirs, and they were picking up a prescription for a friend that they refused to name. The 2 women would later be arrested for their role in the prescription fraud ring, and officers would discover the Chevy Tahoe they were riding in was registered out of Texas.
Hey, can you imagine your daughter calling you, right? I know y'all hate when I stop it, but hey, I'm gonna stop it because I got to talk, I gotta cook. But can you imagine your daughter calling you, right? And she say, Dad, I'm in jail in Utah. First thing he probably gonna say is, what the hell you doing in Utah? You know what I mean? And then she be like, I went to go pick up a prescription for Kentrell. They smelled weed in the car, and now they charging me with fraud. Man, I'd probably tell my daughter, you went and pick up a prescription for who? Sit down.
24-year-old man named Kentrell Golden. Kentrell would be more commonly known as rap superstar NBA Youngboy. One of the task force agents would be contacted by dispatch and informed that none other than Gwendolyn Cox needed to...
With so many choices on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be. So I hired body doubles.
...speak with him. During the conversation, she'd state her last name was White instead of Cox, and she'd give her birth month and date, but couldn't provide the age and wouldn't provide her address. It was very clear to the agent that Gwendolyn was using a fake voice, as this old woman sounded like a much younger male from the South. She, or he, made a statement saying, "Well, I asked her to, and she said that she'll have you call me." The terminology ax instead of ask was a dead giveaway and consistent with a southern dialect from states like Texas, Georgia, and Louisiana. The following day, a person who self-identified as NBA Youngboy's business manager attempted to contact the drug task force in an effort to get the Chevy Tahoe out of the impound. During this time, the impound company suspected the vehicle may be stolen after speaking with the so-called manager, so the task force officer requested to speak directly with Youngboy. On a conference call being recorded by dispatch, Youngboy told the task force agent the females arrested at the pharmacy were family. The agent would ask about his relations to the female and if they had his permission to drive his vehicle, to which Youngboy said they did have his permission, and he asked for his vehicle back. The agent would tell Youngboy how to get his vehicle back, and the conversation would continue when Youngboy said, "Ask him about the prescription that they picked up."
Oh my God, bro. No. This can't be true, bro. This can't be real. This man did not ask the police about a fraudulent prescription, bro. No, he didn't. Nah, Jake. I ain't going for that one, Jake. No, he didn't, bro. He didn't. No, he didn't. Not NBA Youngboy himself. No, he didn't, Jake. Nah, the business manager must have asked for it. NBA Youngboy did not tell him to act. No, bro. No, Jake. Nah.
He said they did have his permission, and he asked for his vehicle back. The agent would tell Youngboy how to get his vehicle back, and the conversation would continue when Youngboy said, "Ask him about the prescription that they picked up." He paused for a few seconds before saying, "She on the fucking hospital bed. She on the hospital bed." The agent was aware Youngboy was speaking to someone else who claimed to be Youngboy's brother. The call would break up and go silent for durations of time, leading the agent to believe they were muting the call. Because Youngboy was speaking about prescription...
How Jake know all this if he ain't the police?
Without being asked, showed he had knowledge of the fraudulent prescription the females attempted to pick up. It would also prove intent, as Youngboy attempted to further the prescription fraud by stating, "She's on a hospital bed," referring to the fake patient. Youngboy would also slip up, using the word ax instead of ask, the same way the fake patient Gwendolyn did on the phone. And at this point, it would appear obvious NBA Youngboy was...
It's stupid. I know this is what Jake finna say next, bro. I already know. It would appear obviously that NBA Youngboy is stupid.
Pretending to be a 71-year-old woman in an attempt to get lean. The drug task force would speak with the physician whose name was being fraudulently used, and a report for how many prescriptions were successfully picked up would be made. Ann White, Beatrice White, Caroline White, Gwendolyn White, Alice White, Francine White, Francine Taylor, and Gwendolyn Cox were all fake elderly women whose names were used to pick up different amounts of codeine, sometimes repeatedly. Surprisingly, NBA Youngboy's own name, Kentrell Golden, would be used with a birth year of 1953.
Boy, I know you lying, boy. I know you lying. I know he lying, bro. Ain't no way this nigga used his own name, but changed the year he was born. 1953. What somebody born in 1953 need with codeine, bro? They on their way out of here probably, bro.
pick up a 7-day supply of codeine. A juvenile would be apprehended at the pharmacy after attempting to pick it up. Additional calls were made using Youngboy's real name and real birth date by someone in Houston, Texas. It was discovered the same white Tahoe registered in Texas that the females were arrested in could be seen in one of Youngboy's music videos. Further investigation into Youngboy was conducted after he was identified as the primary suspect. Rising from the trenches of Baton Rouge, Youngboy is documented to have lived in Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, California, and Utah. He's also currently on federal pretrial probation as he awaits trial for a federal gun charge for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The rap star's criminal history is not only extensive, but violent. Back in 2016, Youngboy was arrested on 2 charges of murder in Louisiana as a juvenile. The charges were eventually reduced, and Youngboy would be convicted of aggravated assault with a firearm, while his second charge of attempted murder was dropped entirely. This conviction alone would make him a convicted felon. In 2018, he'd be arrested for aggravated assault and kidnapping, with the kidnapping later being dismissed. Youngboy would plead guilty to a lesser charge.
How is this man still out here walking around, bro? How? And nothing against nothing, bro, because I don't want nobody to go to jail unless they do something to me. But I'm just saying, gang, like, what's up with the justice system in the United States of America, bro? I think as long as you got a check, as long as you got a little bag, bro. Hey, have y'all ever seen Law Abiding Citizen, right? Go watch that movie. That movie, they're going to tell you everything you need to know about the justice system, bro. Straight up and down.
Simple battery, resulting in a misdemeanor conviction and 12 months of probation. In 2019, Youngboy would be arrested for marijuana in Georgia, and in 2020, he'd be arrested in Louisiana for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
How is this man still... This man has been arrested so many times. I thought it was like a... Nah, I guess the 3-strike rule mean like if you're arrested for the same thing 3 times, right? Like if y'all know in Georgia, you know what I mean? I don't know about nobody else, but I just don't get it, bro.
Distribution of marijuana, possession of a controlled substance, illegally carrying a weapon, illegal possession of a stolen firearm, and possession of a controlled substance. In 2021, the feds would indict Youngboy for his Louisiana gun charge, and 3 years later, he'd still be on pretrial release. Youngboy has been identified by the FBI as the leader of the NBA Street Gang. The gang itself is a group of Youngboy's associates that have been classified as a gang because of their structure, affiliation, and violent behavior. Youngboy's music is heavily influenced by that behavior as
Jake just set this man up for the RICO, bro. 1090 just set Youngboy NBA up for the RICO. Watch this, it's coming. I'm telling you, watch this.
is consistently rapping about shooting and killing people, using drugs, and having a strong dislike for law enforcement. The rap star currently resides in Huntsville, Utah, within a multi-million-dollar mansion he's named Gravedigger Mountain. With an ankle monitor, Youngboy needs approval to leave his home for any reason, to the point that it doesn't even matter if it's a doctor's appointment. All guests that enter Gravedigger Mountain also have to be approved by his federal probation before entering the property. The same suspects that would be caught up attempting to pick up fraudulent prescriptions were all on Youngboy's visiting list. On April 16, 2024, a search warrant was executed on Gravedigger Mountain. Everyone within the mansion was detained.
This is the thing, dog. If you know you're in trouble with law enforcement, you know you find cases. Why would you get on the internet and call something where you reside at Gravedigger Mountain, bro? Man, I would have called it something like, I don't know, the Hiltons, the Black Hiltons, or the Black Fairfield Inn. I don't know, something. Gravedigger Mountain, bro?
Including Youngboy, and after being read his rights, he agreed to an interview. Youngboy was asked about the presence of firearms inside.
I think Quantum been looking for this, bro. She thought she lost it. It's right here. I'm going to take it to her.
The home. He said a gun belonging to his wife was inside, and Youngboy was asked to be able to handle the gun, or if his DNA would be found on the gun. He denied that his DNA would be found, but stated 2 days earlier he had picked the gun up and moved it from an open area, placing it inside of a drawer. He'd claimed that was the only time he touched the gun, further stating his wife always has the gun within reach throughout the house. Youngboy was asked about prescription drugs in his house, and he'd state he has a prescription for promethazine. He provided the doctor's name who prescribed it and said he was local. When asked if he had any doctors in Texas, he'd say no, and continued to deny having been prescribed drugs from any other doctor. When asked about his associates picking up fraudulent prescriptions, he claimed to have no knowledge of their activities. He confirmed his association with 3 of them, and when confronted about the call with the agent, he stated he didn't remember, making suggestions the agent likely spoke with his dad. But the agent would note Youngboy has a very distinct voice and that it was in fact him on the call, as the agent later spoke with Youngboy's dad and could tell it wasn't him. Youngboy was interviewed further but continued to be deceptive and deny knowledge of anything illegal. During the search, law enforcement found a prescription bottle inside Youngboy's bathroom within the master bedroom. The bottle was prescribed to Caroline White, one of the fraudulent names. An antibiotic would be found within Youngboy's name, but with the birth date from 1955, and another bottle of promethazine would be found without a label. The handgun Youngboy admitted to possessing would be found within the master bedroom closet with an empty magazine and 1 round loaded in the chamber. 3 more bottles of promethazine would be found inside of the home, and all electronics was seized. NBA Youngboy would be placed under arrest and charged with possession of a weapon by a restricted person, pattern of unlawful activity, 20 counts of identity fraud, 20 counts of procuring or attempting to procure a drug prescription, 20 counts of forgery, and possession of a controlled substance being marijuana or spice. Now, while it sounds like Youngboy clearly has a drug problem and was using his team to obtain them, how serious are his actual charges? For possessing the weapon and the pattern of unlawful activity, he faces up to 15 years each. Both fraud and forgery carry up to 5 years in prison, while trying to get a prescription carries up to a year. Because he faces 62 charges, NBA Youngboy is facing, at maximum, a total of 250 years.
Damn!
But it's highly unlikely he'd receive that sentence, as that's the max punishment on every count.
Bruh, if the max is 250, what's the minimum, cuz? The minimum got to be at least about 35. They locked Big Meech up for balling. They really had no proof that Big Meech was Big Meech. Only proof they had was videos of him balling, bro. They got Meech for conspiracy, bro. They got ice cold evidence against this man, bro. Man, bro, they might, bro. I know y'all Youngboy fan finna get in the comments and call me the police and everything else, bro. You feel me? But this man did it to himself, bro. Straight up.
What is likely to happen is the feds will indict Youngboy again for being a felon in possession of a firearm the same way they did after his arrest in Louisiana. If this happens, we can expect his pretrial release to be gone and Youngboy to be kept in a federal facility until both federal cases come to an end. The fact that he admitted he moved the gun is an admission of guilt,
Facts.
which his lawyer will have to fight to get that statement thrown out.
Facts.
On top of that, the gun was found loaded in his bedroom closet, meaning while he may not have physically possessed it, even though he said he did, he could still be charged with constructive possession for the simple fact that he had access to it. Obviously, being placed on house arrest for years is damaging to one's mental health, and a drug addiction can blur one.
Nah, that nigga been crazy, bro. He been crazy. House arrest ain't got nothing to do with that. He been crazy, bro.
Mind. But we'll just have to wait and see if Youngboy's legal team is able to find sympathy while prosecutors seek punishment and a judge weighs out justice.
Nah, gang, I ain't gonna sit up here and cap with y'all, bro. Like, I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, like Youngboy may be going through some things mentally, but I think anything he's going through, he brought it upon himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Youngboy is very blessed, bro. He's more blessed than a lot of us. You dig? Like, he has millions and millions and millions of dollars, and I know y'all probably feel like money don't equate to being blessed, bro. But just think about this. Y'all think about this. A lot of our problems, bro, come from having the lack of funds, bro. I'm not saying that if you're rich, if you're wealthy, you're not gonna have mental health issues. But what I'm gonna say is that having a little money can solve a lot of your issues, even if it's nothing but paying a top dollar therapist to basically hear you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel sorry for Youngboy. I really don't, bro. I think the judge should throw the book at him, bro. Because he has had every opportunity. He has had every chance in the world to basically be a law-abiding citizen, bro. And he chose to be what he is, bro. They locked him away somewhere by himself, and he still find a way to basically get into trouble, bro. He's asking to go to prison, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's asking for all of this, bro. My thing is, bro, I've never bought lean, bro. I'm not going to cap and say I've never tried it, because I have, but I've never bought it. But I thought that lean, you could get lean on the street too. It seemed to me like Youngboy, he was like, nah, man, I want to go to the direct plug. And that's where he messed up at, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And not only is he trying to go direct, bro, he's using fake names, fake this, fake that, and he's using people who are not basically familiar with being criminals. He's using them to go do criminal stuff, bro. You feel me? Like the two females in the juvenile. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Youngboy did this to himself. Youngboy is an idiot. And I want you guys to know, I don't mean that in no kind of disrespectful way. I'm just a YouTuber stating my opinion, bro. I don't want no smoke with none of y'all 4K trade guys, NBA guys, none of that. But we gotta admit that this man put himself in that situation, bro. You know what I mean? And the people around him, including his mom, his dad, whoever around him, all his 15 baby mamas, whoever he talked to, he had a bunch of yes men around him, yes women around him, and nobody told him, like, bro, chill out, bro. Why you gotta drink so much lean? What's wrong with you, bro? Don't you know, bro, if these folks find these guns, or if these folks catch you doing this, bro, these folks gonna lock you up. Nobody told him that. And if they did, he didn't listen, and I bet he got them up out of there, bro. You feel me? Just like with the gun situation. What you need a gun for, bro, when you supposed to have top-notch security with you at all times, bro? Why you need a gun, bro? You feel me? He's like a bad kid, bro, who just won't learn, dog. It's like he's missing something up here. Like, it's like a blockage somewhere where he just can't get it. And I don't think he's ever gonna get it. And right now, he probably feel like the justice system is doing him wrong, when the justice system has played in his favor for a long time. Did y'all see, man, this man started getting arrested when he was like 12, young, bro. And he still was able to become NBA Youngboy. He still was able to basically do something that a lot of people probably won't ever be able to do. So that shows me that he has a work ethic. He has a grind. He has faith, bro. He's able to manifest things into his life just like he manifested this. You feel me? I ain't gonna cap, gang. I know y'all be like, I'm with jail on my worst enemy. And you know what I mean? I ain't never been to the chain gang, bro. I went to jail for one night, and I'm gonna do a story time to tell y'all all about that. But I went to jail one night, gang, and I knew jail's not for me. You feel me? But I think a lot of y'all, it's something in jail that these young boys want. I don't know what it is, but it's something. You feel me? Because if I were to beat a Fed case, bro, and I'm on my way to beat my other Fed case, it ain't no way I'm doing nothing else illegal, bro. I'm just finna make this music, bro. We finna get this money, and I'm finna change my life, bro. That's how I would have been. But Kentrell was not like that. Kentrell thought he was untouchable. Kentrell thought he was above the law. Or maybe he just really thought using fake names, fraudulent things wasn't a crime. I don't know. But in the meantime, between time, man, I go by done. Y'all don't forget to come and like, subscribe to that channel. Don't forget to ring that bell. Make sure you hit all 2K to buy. 2K to buy. 2K to buy. What does that mean? 2K by tomorrow, 3K we on the way. I love y'all. Let's get it.